you ever wondered about the mysteries of the soul and the path to enlightenment? The soul, a concept that has fascinated thinkers and seekers for centuries, is often seen as the very essence of our being. It's like an eternal flame, burning bright, guiding us through the roller coaster ride of life. However, to truly understand the soul, we need to look beyond the physical, beyond what our eyes can see. It's like trying to understand the depth of the ocean by merely observing its surface. The real treasures lie deep within. Now let's talk about enlightenment. It's often thought of as the ultimate spiritual goal, the pinnacle of self-realization. It's like reaching the peak of a mountain, where one can see the world with a newfound clarity. But how does one reach this peak? The answer is simple: by understanding, nurturing, and following the guidance of the soul. The journey to enlightenment begins with a single step, a step towards understanding our own soul. Centuries ago, a man embarked on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. This man was Siddhartha Gautama, who later became known as Buddha. Born into royalty, Siddhartha Gautama was a prince who had everything he could ever wish for. Yet, he felt an emptiness inside him, a sense of discontent that riches and pleasures could not fill. He was deeply troubled by the suffering he saw around him and yearned to understand its cause. He left his palace, his family, and his life of luxury, embarking on a journey to seek the truth. He sought wisdom from scholars, starved himself in the name of asceticism, and explored various spiritual practices, but none of these brought him the answers he sought. Then one day he chose to meditate under a Bodhi tree. Determined to stay there until he found the truth, he battled internal demons and temptations. After 49 days of meditation, a profound realization dawned upon him. He understood the nature of suffering and the path to eliminate it. This moment of enlightenment was his awakening, the moment he became Buddha. The teachings of Buddha revolve around the concept of self-awareness and soul awakening. He taught that suffering is a part of life, but the way we react to it is within our control. He emphasized the importance of understanding oneself, one's desires, and one's emotions. Only by truly knowing ourselves can we control our reactions and eliminate suffering. Buddha's teachings encourage us to examine our thoughts and actions critically to understand their origins and implications. They encourage us to be mindful, to live in the moment, and to understand the impermanence of life. By becoming aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we awaken our soul and attain a state of enlightenment. Thus, Buddha's journey to enlightenment was a journey of self-awareness and understanding the true nature of his soul. Buddha's journey teaches us that the path to enlightenment is within ourselves, in understanding our own soul. In this pursuit of self-understanding, certain practices can serve as guiding lights. Meditation, for instance, is not merely a practice of staying still. It is an exploration of the self, a journey inward. It allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, fostering a deep sense of self-awareness. Mindfulness, another cornerstone of this journey, is the practice of being fully present in the moment. By grounding ourselves in the now, we can experience life more fully and gain a clearer understanding of our own reactions and emotions. But the path to enlightenment is not a solitary journey. It is intertwined with our relationships with others. Compassion, empathy, and understanding are integral to this path. When we cultivate compassion, we begin to see others not as separate, but as reflections of ourselves. Empathy allows us to step into another's shoes, to understand their experience as if it were our own. And understanding, true understanding, goes beyond mere knowledge. It is a deep, intuitive grasp of the interconnectedness of all things. These practices, when done consistently, can lead us towards a greater awareness of our soul and ultimately enlightenment. They are not quick fixes, but lifelong commitments, a continuous journey of self-discovery and growth. As Buddha discovered, the path to enlightenment lies not outside but within our own soul. So, what have we learned about the soul and the path to enlightenment? We've delved into the intricacies of the soul, its profound depth and infinite potential. We journeyed through Buddha's transformative life, witnessing how he morphed from a prince to a beacon of wisdom. We've also explored the path to enlightenment, a journey that demands courage, self-awareness, and unyielding compassion. Remember, the journey to enlightenment begins with understanding your own soul. As Buddha showed us, It's a journey well worth undertaking.